Vrywilligers van die Tafelberg Nasionale Park het vanjaar soveel as 5 gespesialiseerde kameras geborg wat in die Kaap de Goede Hoop-gebied van die park ingespan word om wild te monitor. So word die diere se getalle, gesondheid en selfs die hoeveelheid parasiete wat hulle lastig val, dopgehou. Veldwagters en die Boulders en Buffelsfontein vrywilligers wat die geld vir hierdie projek ingesamel het, was gister byeen om die nuwe toerusting in aksie te sien. Boonbehalwe die duisende rande wat hulle insamel, dra vrywilligers ook by deur staptoere in die park te begelei, padtekens en aanwysingsborde in die park te onderhou en selfs brosjures by besoekerssentrums op datum te hou.
I've been a volunteer for 3 years now. I became a volunteer because I realized that there's so many things that need to be done from a community perspective, and particularly in the park. And I was approached by a friend of mine who said that he was joining as a volunteer and he would like to know whether I was interested. So both myself and my wife joined as volunteers just over 3 years ago. There's never enough people. You know, we're a group of about 15 people, but we could be a group of 30 people and still not achieve everything we want to achieve. So to lessen the workload, it would be nice to have more people.
The previous cameras that we had were on loan from the City of Cape Town for a short period of time, and they obviously needed those cameras for other projects, and hence are starting up our own project. In terms of the actual donation from our volunteers, it's absolutely fantastic. The volunteer groups are fairly small, but they've managed to raise, in this instance, 15,000 Rand to purchase the 5 cameras. And it will make a huge contribution both in the short term around data collection, but also in the long term where we're looking at reintroduction of historically occurring species as well. Without these camera traps, that just simply wouldn't be feasible.
Die nuwe kameras kan ook videomateriaal opneem en van hulle kan oornag opnames maak sonder dat hulle raak gesien word of 'n flitslig gebruik. Iets wat hulle ook ideaal maak vir die dophou van stropers se bedrywighede.
The batteries in here, we can actually put this unit out for 6 to 8 weeks. And during that time, it will operate 24 hours a day. It takes obviously color photographs during the day, and at night, because of the infrared capabilities, it takes black and white photographs. We can also at the same time set it where it can give us, particularly in terms of our monitoring, it will give us moon phase, it can give us the ambient temperature at that particular time, and we can also set it to take video clips as well, which you know the previous camera traps we had that wasn't a function available to us.
So how often do you retrieve the information that these cameras record?
Look, it depends on what that information is. If it's related to counter-poaching operations, then it would be almost daily. If we're looking at monitoring of biological species, we would then, you know, antelope and things like that, we would then look at every 2 to 3 weeks. But sometimes, in some cases, we'd actually leave the camera out as long as a month, and then, you know, download it on that sort of basis.